Hope you have a great day. Can't wait to catch the game at your place tomorrow.
Yes, this is he.
Well, I'd love to get tickets to Fame or Shame, because that is my favorite show.
Gucci, brother. Surfing is more than a fleeting experience. It's about letting the ocean guide you to your true self.
Bullshit, bullshit. I ain't tryna say how I am, but I'm tryna say, in a way, I don't give a fuck about anybody that try to talk to me any kind of way. But for the fact that I don't usually think of my own, everything that I usually try to think of is not always coming too easily to me. Always easily to me. Always easily thinking. Always thinking I am blinking and thinking about what I mainly am. And mainly who I think about who I am. Instead of saying that my heart is messed up deep inside, don't know how to feel anymore. And I feel sometimes I can't understand all of those emotions that I feel. And I can't say this right, but I just have to say this. I just have to say this, yeah. Don't always say stuff fluently, and that makes me not always think about what most people say about how I talk in a way that I don't understand, that I do not understand. My head is hurting too much. My head is hurting too much to say that my life is messed up. Mainly, I also need to breathe too. That's possibly what I need to think about. Is I don't think, I mainly act, and I don't think all the time. I gotta learn that, but I didn't when I was younger. I hear people think, and sometimes I think that they're coming out of my head. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. I'm not trying to be funny, but sometimes I'm not used to feeling anything, so I don't know how to explain much of the stuff that's on my brain. So most of the things that I'll be thinking of, is gonna be under my how do I put it? Out of my context. Yeah, out of my context. Main thing is, I acknowledge shit, okay? And the way that I feel like I am, I mainly am just a person. boy always said I feel like Iron Man sometimes. Boy said I don't mainly talk, I mainly listen, and I don't acknowledge every time everybody talks, so I don't know how to talk every time. But in a way, I know that's the way that some people think, but that's not how I think. I'm gonna tell y'all that, and I think I'm a type of person that mainly doesn't think all the time and isn't supposed to all the time. But that's how I was mainly raised, was not to think, just do. And nowadays I feel like since I grew that subconsciousness, I think at age 7, I started to think more. about how other people think. So mainly at the time that I was talking, I wasn't acknowledging everything. And some of the times that people say shit to me in the lobby, I'm not always talkative, so I don't know what the fuck to say. And I don't know, in a way, I can't hear y'all because my headset's fucked up. I'm just talking out the top of my head too sometimes. I don't always say I think. I'm trying to say I think, and then I think about it. That's mainly what I do. But sometimes, since I play this game, how much it's involved in my life, it formally and informally impacts my life in good ways and bad ways. Because mainly I don't breathe anymore. I just breathe in and out of my nose. Well, basically that is a way of breathing, but I don't usually acknowledge that is a way of breathing. So mainly, I don't clear my head every time I breathe. It's a funny way of thinking, but like it's fucked up in a way that I feel like I don't always eat also on the specific times that I'm supposed to, or the specific times that I'm able to. And I mainly get headaches for not going to sleep. And I've been feeling like this game, shit on this game has to change. I know that I acknowledge that it is just a game, but I don't acknowledge the way that it is a game. Oh, more invites. And here's the thing, I understand what a fucking griefer is now. I know I mainly played the game. Don't give a fuck about what the game had on it. Alright, mainly what to get me. It's just sometimes the way that I talk, I don't feel like anybody acknowledges me, for one. For two, I'm not always able to speak.
You idiot! You should be like totally sorry.
I don't very, very big impact thing. Fuck up my life. Don't want to talk a lot of mics and shit. And the way that I play, I'm not used to talking, so I don't acknowledge everybody that my controller is fucked up. The only instead of talking, mainly not talking in a way, but since I'm used to playing in my room, but the way that my room is laid out, I don't have that type of space of mind, well not mindset that I had to think before I talk. I don't think I think in a way that I think mainly care about what mainly people think. I'm not saying that I always will. I'm just saying that I think more with the game. I'm not talking. So basically, I'm not playing. I keyword YouTube. I the same way in a way.
This sucks.
As I was younger, I didn't have one point. Person that just had creativity that a mindset of people talking to me different ramble too, so I don't know what rambling means, so I just say ramble. So I basically say a shorter version of what that is in a way. I don't remember how to act anymore, and I don't remember how to gain consciousness of what I'm saying and control of what I'm saying and what I don't think why. And so basically, I'm not used to thinking for myself in a way that it's not that I'm stupid, it's just I don't know how to anymore. Not a lot of people get that. And when I talk a fucking lot. And since I'm not always talking anymore, I'm not always going to be saying the shit that's on my mind. I'm just gonna tell you all that. And since I have more of an opinion, well, I'm more of a character. Fuck. A characteristic kind of like feeling mood. It's not how I feel, it's mainly how I think about everything else that everybody else thinks. It's mainly towards me. And also, I get sidetracked a lot. And what I'm used to saying isn't what I'm used to saying. Because it's not me. It's just what I want to be. It's not what I mainly want to think. It's mainly... And since I think a lot, I have a lot of spiritual mindsets and shit. And since I care about so much about what other people think, I don't care about mainly what other people think. It's just mainly what I used to think about caring about me. I'm not used to that. So when there's people not caring about me, I don't give a fuck. But like, if there's some shit that fucks with me and no way I don't get it, it's so I'm not used to saying it off the top of my fucking brain. I'm not used to saying everything that I'm used to saying. Because some of the time that I talk, I don't usually talk. You talk the shit that's in my head. I usually talk with me. Like, man.
That's you set.
Like to, it's not, I don't know how to. I was never told how to be in my own way. So big came on here.
I got one of those myself.
I mean, that's not what I was aiming for. I mainly felt like I was aiming for a perspective that I don't always play this game. Not a bad thing. It's mainly just a good thing that you think. But when you think other people say about you, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't. It's mainly about how everybody else. That not used.
Look at that.
And confusing
A wholesome day's fun taking care of.
like this in a place like this. I'm not always used to what I'm going to say, because I do just blurt shit out. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all motherfuckers know that. Y'all random motherfuckers. I'm just liking this factor that I talk to always knowing.
Let me know how you get on. All right.
It's mainly bad shit in my. I'm looking funny as well. I'm saying it too. Because I'm also broadcasting this, and not everybody that watches my life shit, and not all YouTube say that. Because there's nobody to talk to, I feel like, in a way that there is, but not in the right way, and all the right, like, properties and stuff to it. Because I don't always think about what I talk about. I mainly also feel like everybody have to have an opinion. It's not that everybody has to have their own way of speaking. I don't always think that way. Like, when I started playing games around 7, okay, when I started playing the game, and I sounded like, how do I put it? Yeah. I don't think on my own. I don't know how to change octaves in my voice anymore. This game, now that's why it is fuck up a lot. I don't usually. Hold up, let me sit up for this bullshit, because I'm laying down. I'm used to laying down. I'm not down anymore. Everyone. It's probably gonna be a lot harder to have people listen to what I'm saying.
Hey, that gun of yours has some real heavy.
People say,
Let me show you.
because sometimes there's no point.
Tell a lot about about someone from their firearm.
They don't always have their opinions, mainly that they feel. That's my main thing.
Kid it out,
Same
just how I like it.
I mainly stream because I think it's pretty fun. My subscribers that play VR, I'm used to playing free aim games. Y'all know this,
No harm in taking a
and a
little
lot of you
ride.
know this. I'm not always expressing my, I'm not always feelings out loud. So most of the that way, not that I feel at all. My fucking, especially like fucking leg, my knee button, and my gear. Disc. No. Fuck. This motherfucker. What the fuck? I'm discing anymore. This is why I'm always talkative. I mainly say the shit that's on my mind, but not all the time. Not mainly like I'm stupid, but at the same time, it's not that I care about everybody's opinion on me. It's the way that I feel like everybody has their opinion on me has to affect me in a way that not everybody does. I'm gonna let y'all know this shit. My guns, every one of my guns in GTA 5 look fucking skilled. Like I'm a skilled ass shooter, but no, I am not. I don't know how to fucking play the game that much, especially this specific game. I'm not used to customizing my guns like this. I'm just saying that I am not used to it because I don't remember what I am anymore. It's mainly these motherfuckers on the game and be like, shut the fuck up. How much I belittle myself makes me more think of what I do wrong is a problem. I'm not saying that it's a messed up thing that I'm not aware of mainly what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's messed up that there's people in this world that aren't laid back all the time, that aren't chilled and shit all the time, and I'm not used to being notified method in that way. And the way that I think, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I think really fast. So every time I speak, I don't always speak with a thought. And when I'm cold, I mainly yawn. I just feel like when I think more, it's a lot easier to express my feelings. I'm not always that type of person to express my feelings, and I know that's okay, but the way that I am, I'm not used to thinking. It's like, in a way, it's not me, but in a way, I know it's not okay to think that way. Hold up. And mainly, the way that this fucking line shit works, I ain't always used to it. The way that this shit fucking works. Because I mainly had this shit set up on my fucking... on my fucking Windows seal. And I'm not used to this shit always being fucking closed. And the way that I talk, I feel like mainly people think I'm just being plain out fucking stupid. And I am. But it's not the way that I've been raised. I've been raised differently than others. And I sometimes forget that. And I also have to remember there's always people like me, but in a way they don't overthink like me. And I don't know that shit. I don't have those feelings. I don't express my feelings like that because I'm not that type of person. I don't care about mainly what people say about me. I'm just usually caring about what people talk about me. And I'm not used to everybody saying shit about me. I'm not used to doing this. And since I have people on the game that fuck with me sometimes, time to time, because I'm really good. And then there's also people that are noobs at the game, and you can tell either they're noobs or they aren't pretty fucking damn smart. I'm gonna let y'all know that. And the way that I feel like the way that I am is mainly I think more than I fucking talk, and it's not that. That's the good and the best thing to think about and the way to think about. But I do think about mainly what I do and mainly what I what I hear. Basically, I'm like a fucking nerd. I don't know fuck anybody. I really don't care if anybody leaves just to not be mean, but I don't get not being mean is the right way to go in a way. And I feel like because how young I started playing this game, I wasn't aware of how I was supposed to feel anymore. So mainly I was sad inside and I didn't know how to express that. And things that are on my shoulders that I feel like I don't always say because I'm not that type of person that say shit anymore. But I need to notice that there's other people that think like me, that play like me. And since I was at so much of a young age, the way that I talked back then, I never knew how to fucking respond to the shit that motherfuckers said. And for me, where I came from, I was like the smallest kid back then. Back then. I ain't talking about small. I'm talking about like fucking in weight. And that's why mainly I thought I was ugly. Because I didn't have no sense of style. And I don't think I have a sense of style because I don't think of the game in that type of way. I mainly think of the game as a project in some degrees.
Over the last century, we've seen tough times.
In some degrees. And I'm not used to doing mainly what mean utterly possible. Other people person that knows what he's saying and knows and I feel like mainly I don't even know what sleep is anymore because how much I fucking play the game. I'm gonna let y'all know that it's not that I'm stupid or this and that. Mainly people talk to me in a way that I feel like I am stupid. In some way, I don't know what it is, but I don't think of mainly what I am in a way that I need to be aware of what I say and how much it affects me. In a way that I have to be talking all the time to know what I'm speaking about. And that's mainly why I feel like people yell at me, just say, shut the fuck up. I can't mainly hear right now, and I haven't been able to hear right now. Mainly, I've just figured out other ways how to feel in a way that I don't really understand anymore. So the only way that I used to, or my bad, not used to, am used to talking, is I had to think. Nowadays I had to try and think before I do shit. And then as I was growing up, that's not how I was raised. I was always thought, like, I would always think that I had to be mainly on that mindful state, thinking wise. Well, hold up. I'm gonna try and see if I can fix my game. Try and put it on. Yeah. People calling. I'm mainly able to use speaking in the ways that I do speak. How much I think fast, and it's not mainly. That I always do well. It's always that I'm not always thinking before I say something. It's how fucked up my little mind state could be. And it's not my little mind state. At the state of mind that I am in, I'm older than I am. Well, I think I am. Specifically, I've been in this games for so long, like into the games, not into this specific game system, but into these types of games that I do not remember or even recognize to say or how to say stuff, mainly in these types of games. And I'm not used to saying shit because I am not used to hearing people have an opinion on me. Hold up. My shit is fucked up. Hold up. Oh shit. Is anybody talking now? I can't hear anything at the moment. Damn, them two blue motherfuckers are fighting and shit. Yeah, I'm not used to like speaking and shit, so all the terms that I hear are. Hold up. My shit. Holy shit, that's loud as fuck. Like, because I'm not used to anybody listening to me. Like, I'm not used to saying all the shit that I say. So half the shit that I try and say, I don't think about what I say in a way that I care enough. But I feel like it's not that mainly people don't get what I mean by any of the shit that I say. Because back then I didn't have a filter when I was like 7. But I stayed on this specific game. It's not a good game, I would say, if you are just starting off and you don't like to switch to any other games. That's the thing. If you aren't that type of person, I wouldn't say leave the game, but I would say don't play this specific game. Yeah, that's what I would say, basically. Because even though sometimes it seems like I think on my own, it's not the case. It's not. I don't even fucking remember when I'm supposed to eat well or even right. So mainly all I'm saying is, if you're not, I'm not saying that you're dumb or stupid or anything, but if you are the type of person to think like me, you can play this game. But if you are the type of person that thinks like me, I'm not always gonna say that people need to acknowledge me. I'm just saying I'm not used to people acknowledging me in the ways that they say they acknowledge me. So it's a lot harder to speak the way that I am. I usually speak of mainly what I am talking about. Not always that's not the case about how you're supposed to be playing the games. I wasn't introduced to the games back then. What games and them have toxic players or people that are always gonna mess with you. Back then I had this really weird problem that I would care about the game a lot because I knew where the person was. I seen the person and this and that. But since I don't have a filter and not everybody talks to me like they should talk to me, I don't always think that way, that I should play or even be playing. I feel like the day of the month that I was born in and the astronomical way that I was not shown how to act, but I feel like I act in some terms. I don't think much of myself anymore because how much people in this game talk shit. I didn't know people talk shit in games back then. Now I know a lot of people talk shit in this game. I'm used to hearing motherfuckers all the time because I'm not all the time. I'm not the type of person that I am a talkative person. I don't do that. But since I came on this game way later and I started playing, I don't know how to express or what I'm used to feeling anymore. So it's not that I'm trying to tell everybody how I feel. It's not how I am trying to speak. I mainly think fast nowadays because how much people talk, and I'm not used to being the only person that does talk in this game. And I'm not always that type of person that's gonna want to listen. I'm not gonna be that person that knows what they do wrong and their mistakes that they do wrong, because I'm not as aware of most of my surroundings are, and most of my thinking, processing goes in where it is mainly. And some people that actually want to hear my problems or try and fix them in a way, I feel like they stay in parties and lobbies and stuff. But since I'm so insecure about how I feel mainly about myself, I'm not used to hearing people say this stuff, so I don't get to the straight to the point that I mean stuff. And I'm not used to, like I said, I'm not used to opening up. Well, no, I did say just now I'm not used to opening up, but I'm used to saying some of the stuff that I'm talking about. I don't understand what I'm talking about, and in some degrees, if y'all ever either are old enough to know or even mainly know what I'm talking about. Because back then I was a good free aim player, because mainly what I played was free aim games, free aim killing games, and most of them that I played were mainly first person. And I'm not saying that it's in a different way that I play. It's a different way that I played and it came off to other players. that I looked like I played the game mainly and seriously. I don't think of it like that. I don't know how to think for myself because how much I like the way that people can identify me and see what I mainly am. Sensitive, but not everybody is mindful of what people are that are sensitive. Mainly what I'm trying to say is mainly I'm not always mindful of what I say in the game. So I'm not trying to talk meanly or toxic to other people anymore. Because the way that I grew up in these games, I never had anybody talking to me. So nowadays, I just feel like everybody's just trying to get to me in a way, in my own way, and that's just how I think. Sometimes when I say that that's how I think, I don't get how other people think and how other people mainly talk and how mainly not everybody's gonna have this game and stuff like that. Because I mainly don't care much about anything else besides the game, and for the fact that I can't think for myself, I'm not used to thinking for myself, so I don't usually know how to think in my own way. I'm not used to processing everything not their own way, but mainly my own way. That's what I need to start saying instead of I'm not that good with mainly processing things in my head. Because that's mainly what it is. I don't know how to process things in my head mainly anymore. And it's not that I don't care about mainly other people's feelings. I mainly care about people's feelings, and I don't know how to express that way that I talk anymore. Because I feel like if I was to use my real voice, a lot of people would, like, not my real voice, but my voice that got deeper. That's what I mainly mean. Because I did have a voice earlier on. How I don't know mainly how I think anymore. And mainly what I've been trying to say is when I was younger on this game, I didn't get the concept of people being mean, people being toxic. Because when I was younger, the way that I lived was mainly to think that everybody's going to be nice, everybody's going to do that. And I don't usually think like that anymore. And what I'm used to being mainly is a totally different person than what I mainly am trying to be. But I act and care about different people in different ways. So the main reason why I play this game all the time, it's not that I want to, it's because I don't realize that it is just a game sometimes. Because I'm not mindful for what I'm saying. I know that it sounds stupid how I'm explaining it, but I'm not used to explaining things a lot easier. So mainly, it's not frying, like the game in a way, if this is like a person, like a family member of if it's like a kid that's listening and into what I'm saying, I'm not mainly thinking the way that everybody else is going to be thinking. I'm not going to be playing the game in an everyday way that everybody else plays the game. Because this is mainly what I play. This is mainly what I'm used to playing. And when there's mean people in the game, I don't usually get the fact that I am able to be smart or good. Because how long I've played the game, to other people, it seems like I'm not good at the game. But I just, I don't know. I'm not used to that try hard, word. And when I was introduced in this game, I wasn't usually explained how other people feel and how other people will explain to me how I talk. And that is how I talk, but I don't get how when I talk it'll affect some people and the way that they talk. Because sometimes I'm mainly on this game, I don't know how to talk anymore. And I know it sounds pretty stupid or retarded or whatever, because everybody at some point had to learn to talk. And since I wasn't taught amongst my family, yeah, I feel like I don't think about myself. I mainly care for others. And that's what I mean by the time of my month, of like the day that I was born. And not everybody like knows that or would want to know that, I feel like. But I also have to realize not everybody's gonna have their opinion the way that I talk in the game, because the way that I talked back then, it seems like I mainly do care about this game and how other people think, and that's not the case. The case is, for people being mean to me in a way, I don't know how to tell being mean and being toxic, and because I don't think in my own way. I don't think regularly. I don't think how I should in a way, and I just feel like sometimes there's so many things that go on in everybody's day and life, because I hang out with mainly grown-ups and mainly adults. It's just hard to talk to a normal person around my age group. So half of the time that I hear grown-ups yell at me, it just messes with me inside. Well, like nowadays I know, but like what I mean is, like, I was playing this particular game when I was 7. I'm 15 now. I didn't have this mindset back then. I didn't think like this back then. I mainly thought because how like stupid I would think, because I wasn't told like everybody else on the game. I mainly got this specific game because of the way that I said I wasn't gonna do stuff. I wasn't gonna do this and that, and mainly the way that me how there was bad stuff in the game. I wasn't expecting to do that, and I didn't really care that, because I'm not that type of person. I feel like I'm a sensitive person. I don't know how to explain it to other people more, and in a way, since I don't have much people telling me what's wrong and what's right, I'm not so much in the right mind state. Yeah, the mind state of being aware of what I say, because like I said, I do not have a filter, so everything that I say seems, but up to a person that either lives with me or knows me really well or just talks to me for a really long time, or I don't know how to talk anymore, I feel like. And that's mainly because I don't know how to talk anymore, because I feel like that's mainly what the game has impacted on my life. I didn't know back then my life was going to be so different than others. Well, not than others, since I don't think for myself mainly. I have people think for me, and mainly I'm not aware of saying what I'm used to saying. How do I put it? I'm just a main person that doesn't know how to speak in a way, so I'm not saying that I am a robot or anything, because a lot of people get mad because of the way that I repeat myself, and I know it's not okay to repeat myself, but in a way, I don't remember how to speak in my own way to say that it's okay to be bad or okay to be. So basically, since I don't have a filter, I'm not used to what I'm saying or what I'm always saying. I'm just used to seeing what I'm seeing and saying what I'm saying. Because as I grew up, I didn't have that mindset of everybody else that got told to what to do back then as they were younger. Because way they yeah, I don't usually say this stuff, and I'm not, since I'm a sensitive person, I'm not aware of what being used anymore. I'm not an old soul, I just mainly use, but basically, yeah, I am. I don't know what an old soul means, but that's the main thing. I don't really care at the same time, as much as it is impacting me and how it feels like I feel to others, or it seems like I feel to others. I'm not mainly a depressing sounding person. It's just, I'm speaking out what I think I feel like, but it's not. It's not what I feel like. It's not what I have my attentions to. It's how I was grown up, how I grew up on this game. Since I didn't have a filter, I never knew how to speak correctly. It's not that I know how to speak, or I don't know how to speak, or I don't know how to read, mainly because I mainly tell people I don't know how to. And that's just because how much people have boosted down my confidence as growing up on here. And like this type of technology, and also this specific game, I'm not always going to be here to say this, but sometimes I don't remember what I usually would do, so I mainly just play here on this game. I sit in my room sometimes and I play on my game. And I know it's not a healthy lifestyle, but in a way, it's the way that I'm used to living. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to live this way, but I am saying that I'm not counting out everything that I feel in a way that I don't think everybody wants to hear my problems, because they don't, I know that. But the way that I played on most games, I mainly grew up playing violent games, so I didn't know how to talk. I mainly knew how to explain myself in a way. So to others that I not live with basically, but talk to on an everyday, it just seems like it's differently said and differently worded in a way. I can't remember what mainly people have feelings, and there are different feelings and different opinions on me, because I'm not used to not hearing everybody. I'm not used to not hearing what they have to say, because I feel like sometimes I'm not in the right mindset that I feel like I have. So when I hear people that try and talk to me, I sometimes acknowledge it. 50-50 chance that there's a time that I would acknowledge it. Ooh, what are these people doing? See, I'm not that type of person to acknowledge everybody and what they say, and I don't. This is a person that's talking. I'm just gonna let you know that the main person that's been talking the whole entire time. For this person over here, if you have been talking, I don't know. Bruh, yo, strap. Ah, what the fuck? Bruh, I'm not a type of killing person, but I'm telling you, I ain't the type of person to see somebody get bullied, boy. The fuck you mean, boy? I'm supposed to protect motherfuckers out here. I'm telling you, boy. You fuck with me. Hey, bitch! This is what I mainly mean. I don't have a filter, so I sometimes speak in a different fucking language. And I'm not used to saying different ways to say this shit. I'm just used to talking, mainly. And since I'm not used to mainly talking, I'm used to mainly saying how many things I can think of in my head. Hey dude, Mr. Wolf dude, man, I try helping, I try sticking up for you, man. And this is mainly what happens slowly, but I think the way that I think is gonna affect me in a way that I don't know how to think. Yeah, that's what it's called, thinking. Yeah, it's not that I'm retarded, it's just I don't know how to think that much. So mainly when I don't have a filter, it seems like I'm saying a lot of shit, but I don't, so I don't know what I'm mainly speaking of or what I'm talking about. So for this dude with the ski mask, I don't know if you're trying to like kill me, but I didn't mean to kill you. I was just fucking around. Because, like I said, I do fuck around mainly. I don't do this shit all the time. If you want to kill, just tell me, kill. You can kill me. I don't care. Just to even the score or whatever you want to do. I'm just not used to talking shit out. And it feels like there's a weight that's being lifted every time I speak. Because I'm telling you, I don't always speak like this. I don't always speak like this. That type of knowledge when I am supposed to be speaking to or speaking, or when I'm spoken to, be heard. Because I don't speak anymore. I'm not used to mainly on what I say. I'm mostly speaking on what I mainly do. And since I wasn't told how to think mainly, I had to think of how I had to think. So half the shit that some people tell me, it's not always what I'm trying to do. It's just how I feel like I should try and do it. And I feel like talking to people that won't respond to me is in a better way. Hey yo, I'm not gonna kill you anymore. Now that I see that you're not trying to kill me, I'm not gonna kill you anymore. Oh, I lagged out. Hey dude, I told you I wasn't gonna fucking kill you, dude. Like, goddamn, like, chill the fuck out with that fucking gun, bro. Like, before I start showing you who the fuck's the boss up in the bitch. I'm telling you, bro, I'm supposed to show your dumb ass some manners, bro. Right? Like I said, the shit that I say mainly affects people, and for the fact that I don't remember how it affects people, I don't usually talk the way that I mean shit. I don't usually use the way that I'm used to talking. I'm usually just fucking motherfuckers up. I'm not used to saying all the shit that I'm saying now. I'm not used to using these big words that it seems like I am using in a way that they are in a way. It's just my mind hasn't developed correctly yet. Yeah, that's what it is. My mind hasn't developed correctly yet, and since I mainly played on the game, I mainly thought on the game that not always, I had to think this specific way. It's other people in my crew, it seems like I'm trying to be, I'm just gonna be a that's always gonna think and not used to meaning what everybody says to him mainly means. It seems like I'm being a dick sometimes, but that's not the way that I think. That's not who I am. I sometimes think slower now because how much I play this fucking game. And I didn't know back then playing a game this long and as long will affect me. It'll affect my mind state, it'll affect the way that I think. And I didn't know that. I was just mainly told to stay off the game, not all the time be on the game. And since I was never told to how to play the game, I'd never think twice of what I did on the game. And back then, when I was younger, I mainly looked like this. I mainly had that mind state of looking. So a lot of people that are nicer on different consoles, it just seems like they're always gonna be talking shit to you, but no, not on this one. Talk to you messed up. There's gonna be times when there's people that talk to you in a way that you do not understand how to talk to them. But since I wasn't aware of what being said, this is kind of hard to think too. I'm gonna let y'all know that I'm not always that thinking type of person. Since I'm not always that thinking type of person, I'm not always aware of what I do and say. To be a type of person just to talk it out instead of just saying shit. But since I've been mainly on here, I don't give a flying fuck about shit anymore, okay? And I feel like that's mainly what affected me in a way. IGN. Oh, that's funny. That crew. IGN. Holy shit, how the fuck... Are these people from... Oh, damn. Everybody in here is from IGN. This is pretty good, because I don't know what these motherfuckers would say, or how they would say shit. I don't give a fuck. But I feel like mainly this shit just turned into an IGN crew lobby, in a way. But I'm not used to being in a lobby with big numbers. But there is a lot of big numbers in a fucking crew like this. God damn. I never knew back then what the fucking initials were right after the fucking names of these people's usernames and shit. And mainly when people, I don't know how people would mainly act towards me, which is pretty good that my fucking game does not work. Or, well, not game, my fucking headset wire does not work. Man, I don't really give a fuck about what this dude is saying to me, because I really don't care. It's the way that I speak. I feel like sometimes it'll mess with people in a way that I'm not used to speaking mainly. Oh, so this person in here is from IGN. Okay. So who the fuck's the dude that has that wolf mask? Oh, he's also from IGN. So probably when I started killing that motherfucker, he caught it and all his friends. I don't know, or his little crew buddies. I don't really know, cause I'm not conserved into my crew like that anymore, cause of the way that my schedule is. That I go to sleep and when I wake up, cause I'm not used to staying up all the time, and I don't get much sleep. Stay up, day in, day night, and sometimes I'm not used to many days to get sleep day in and day night, cause the way that I clear my head, I don't know how to anymore. I'm gonna say that shit, simple as fuck. Say that shit, simple as fuck. Say that shit, simple as fuck. Thinking as hell, fucking wishing well. I feel like singing shit with a beat, or just saying shit with a beat, sound better. Or a melody in a way, but mainly I'm just used to listening to music. It's gonna be like, oh shit, this shit's gonna be loud. Beats. Not beats. 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 Because of some of the shit that I'm gonna say, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna say, but I just know I like talking, so I feel like in freestyling it's a lot better. Hey, every time motherfuckers talk about the shit that they feel, I don't give a fuck, cause it's the main thing that I feel. Death inside and deep inside, I feel like my insides are split inside in half and fucked up. I'm telling you this shit every time somebody telling me that my luck is ended. My luck is ran out. As soon as my luck's ran out, every motherfucker in the world has an opinion about me I'm not used to. I don't give a fuck. Here's the thing that I gotta fucking figure out and stay insane in this fucking game at the mind state. I don't give a fuck, cause I ain't trying to say that I am always trying to rhyme, but I need to stay on the time and stick to the time instead of trying to rhyme and say all this shit that I be doing on the fucking game ain't doing shit for me. Instead of saying that shit, I'ma tell you this shit right now. I'm telling you, I don't know the limits to my fucking life, I'm telling you. So every time I speak on this type of fucking way that I be talking all this shit on an everyday, seems like it's pretty hard in a way. But every time I hear a fucking beat behind the shit that I be speaking, ain't shit be hurting me. Every time motherfuckers be telling me, I ain't the type of motherfucker to think about what the fuck I'm trying to talk about or what the fuck I'm trying to tell anybody else, cause I feel like my life is hell. But deep down I don't know what the fuck really hell means, cause every time I feel like my hell, every time that shit hurts me deep inside. So I don't give a fuck about anybody that tries to tell me any shit that's wedged deep inside a little ass life that they be saying on an everyday. So sometimes when motherfuckers telling me this shit is stupid, I don't give a fuck, cause here's the main thing about me. I don't speak out loud, I don't speak proudly, cause that shit I do I feel like it's cool. But at the same time, give a fuck about any of you motherfuckers that be talking all this shit. But I ain't lucked ran out, cause here's the thing about me. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you telling me. But every time I talk, my shit is dead inside and hell in me. So every time I try and think, I don't think mainly about what the fuck I'm trying to say or even try and aim lately. Hey, boy, this shit started hard. Mainly since I don't listen, I don't feel like I've been thinking fast, so I don't usually speak fast. So I feel like I need to take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. This be sounding like it going hard. Hey, every time my head goes around, I feel like I be speaking all the time out loud. I ain't saying the shit that I be saying is goddamn proud. Hey, I don't think much of myself, cause here's the thing, I'm gonna go on a little rant, a little time about this shit by myself. I don't give a fuck, but here's the thing about me. Every time I hear shit in this fucking game about me, I don't give a fuck, cause here's the thing about this shit. I don't get the concept of this shit anymore. All I know is I mainly play this shit like a killing type of person, but here's the thing that I feel like I gotta get on my mind before I try and enter the real world and talk to other people that is in the everyday life world. Cause here's the thing about me, my mind state is fucked up. I'm telling you this shit, this motherfucker says I'm talking all this stupid shit, but I ain't written on this shit that I be saying on this damn game. Here's the thing, everything that I feel like I say deep down inside, I ain't speaking proud, I ain't speaking loud. I'm gonna tell you this shit ain't so cool to me. But here's the thing, this shit ain't so damn so damn new to me. This shit ain't so damn new to me. So every time I speak, this shit ain't always on this beat. So basically I'm speaking in a way, I don't know if anybody gets that, but it's basically how fucked up my head is in a way. Everybody doesn't, I get that not everybody wants to fucking hear me talk, but too bad, motherfuckers. I ain't sad. I'm just mainly feeling like I am sad deep inside, because I don't know how to feel anymore, because mainly I'm not that good with emotions, because I'm not used to feeling anybody's emotions. I'm just used to playing the fucking game. And how weird this game operates, I'm not used to saying shit. I'm not used to talking how this game talks. I'm not used to this shit that this game does. I don't give a fuck about who the fuck tells me what the fuck I am or who the fuck I really tell myself about. I'm telling you this shit. I ain't trying to speak out loud to everybody that I come across, but here's the thing, I try and speak out loud and proud. I ain't trying to say that I'm the type of person to say that I feel that I should feel the same of every time motherfucker has to hate on the way that I am shooting on my outfits look fitted or raw or what the fuck I'm trying to say. Cause here's the thing, I know sometimes I ain't dressed cool in real life, so here's the thing, I mainly spend more time on this game than any more of my life. Ha, that's funny as fuck. But here's the thing, the main thing is, it's not people being toxic, it's not people doing that, but the way that I feel like I should just mainly talk about now is just my life. That shit funny. Motherfucker says, no, that's a damn commercial. No, I don't feel like I should be talking the way that I am at the same time that I don't know how to talk the way that I am. So I'm just gonna keep trying to spam shit. Oh, I hit that dude somehow. Yeah, I don't know how to fucking spam like I do, but my mind wasn't processed that I had to tell everybody what I had to say. And I don't get all these beats that sound different. So I'm not used to doing this shit. I'm basically paying attention to what this fucking game does. And then, not only that, motherfuckers say I speak like I'm on that ecstasy or some drug or whatever the fuck they have in their mind. This one motherfucker that was talking about politics had the decency to tell me that I mainly was just talking fast, and he said, "Are you stupid or fucking like dumb?" And I said, I didn't even say shit because I'm not used to saying shit, and I'm not used to backing up the shit that I'm used to saying. So here's the thing, I'm not used to saying everything that I'm used to saying right now, because that's why I repeat shit, and that's not why I say this shit over and over. I just think about that's the main thing that I should look over instead of thinking on an everyday about everybody. And now I should think about what the fuck I have in everybody's life, in everyday life. I'm not used to everything that motherfuckers say. I'm just used to listening to music instead of the right ways. Yeah, I'm not used to listening to fucking rappers. I mainly am not educated enough, I feel like, in a way. Because I fly through tests on an everyday through like it's nothing. I don't give a fuck, because here's the thing about me. I'm not that much of a person that has an attention span. Yeah, not an attention span. An attention span for fucking human being. I mainly think animals, and that's mainly what I think about. I'm not trying to say that I'm always going to think about animals, but I'm just saying on here, that's mainly what I talk about. I don't find any interest is that I should talk about a fucking game and should talk about the fucking game. So I mainly talk about what I'm in. I don't talk about what I am doing or even feeling in an emotional state. I'm gonna let you know that I'm not the type of person to play the game. But since I can't decide for myself, I'm just gonna say this. Since I know what to do nowadays, back then I wasn't used to knowing what the fuck I was told to say. So everybody that has that mind state that I am always gonna be fucking smart or have that fucking consciousness of being okay or smart or whatever the fuck they wanna call it, I don't think that, because I don't know what the fuck smart is, okay? I just know that I fly through shit like I'm good, but I don't really want to say that because I don't want to sound petty in a way. Motherfucker said I sound like some of the shit that I be talking sounds hard. Most of the shit that I say sound hard. Like some of the shit that I say that I had to go through and I'm not used to going through, I feel like that shit's fucking with me in an emotional way that I don't know how to speak anymore. Because I'm mainly a nice person, a goody two-shoes to be exact. Yeah, to be exact. I'm not trying to explain the way that I think I should just be. I'm just trying to explain the way that I mainly think. So when motherfuckers tell me shit that I'm stupid, I'm this and that, damn right I'm stupid. I don't on the game all the time. I'm not always gonna be expecting to be on the game all the time, but since I don't decide for myself, I'm not gonna be able to have that fucking attention span to know what I'm talking about. But I am in some ways smart, because I don't get what I mainly say is smart. I'm just used to saying shit that I mainly hear in the game, and since not everybody has a filter, that's okay, but just I'm mainly a person that I am the type of person that types differently, weirdly, and I mainly just think slow as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all know that. I don't give a fuck about if I'm dying. I don't care if I'm live streaming. I mainly just, I don't know how to say it, but in a way that I say shit, I don't know how to explain it. That's the main thing. Oh shit, there's a fucking cop on. And the way that I grew up is differently than others, and that's probably why I don't think of more than others and how others fucking feel about me. I don't feel like there should be others in any time, at any point of time, that they should care anymore to me. because that's not the way that I think. That's not the way that I feel like I should think. I'm good. It's just I'm better without somebody talking to me in my head, because I feel like it does get to my head and it doesn't. Since I'm not processed, since I don't think that well. I hear that word a lot, so since I say I'm not processed well, I'm not thinking clearly, I'm not thinking straight, so I don't know what the fuck most of this shit means. Oh well, you're just gonna shoot me in the side of the fucking head, being like, boom, boom, pow, you're fucking dead, dude. Like, the fuck? How the hell do you expect me to shoot you when you don't fucking tell me? Oh my bad, I forgot. I can't understand you, because I'm not mainly into this game. I'm just listening, and I feel like in a way that is me talking. But since I don't think for myself all the time, I don't know what the right words to say in a way. So when I think I speak okay or bad, when I say shit that I think that I'm bad or good, I don't fucking this shit. Wait. Okay, alright, I'm joking. That shit was loud on my fucking small ass speaker. I'm gonna let y'all know that. That's how I'm talking. I mainly think with beats nowadays. I gotta process shit in my fucking head anymore. I did at one point. Let y'all know that I did at one point. Also, that fucking dude that recently just left, he had like 9 to 6. I'm not mainly paying attention to him because I had to go do something. And it's a personal reason why, and I'm not used to like going away from my mic. So in a way, that's mainly what's affecting me. That's not. It's because I wasn't told and I wasn't prepared in the right ways how I was supposed to talk, and I feel like that's why it's easier to talk with something going on instead of something happening. And I don't really give a fuck about not really give a fuck. I don't give a two goddamn shits about what motherfuckers talk on this game about me. They can go fucking mute me, or they can just go fuck off. I'm telling you, like, I'm not that type of person to say that shit. But since I've been in the game for a long time, I feel like I've grown that mind state that I can talk that way nowadays. Because sadly I didn't when I was younger. Because it's not that I wasn't told right, it was because I didn't. It's because mainly what I did on this game, I only talk shit because mainly people were toxic. I didn't know how to that difference between what is true and what is not. Because since I'm a sensitive person, I don't know how to express these feelings that I speak of. I don't know how to express this shit that's going on in my head. It seems like everybody else, to them, I do, but I don't. I'm gonna say that, and I'm not saying that I don't know how. I'm just saying I'm not used to it. I didn't know this was able to, like, accessible. Is there a dude trying to come up behind me? I'm not trying to kill you, I'm just like, no, wait, what the fuck? That dude's trying to talk to me. Like, I can't tell what you're saying, but like, are you just trying to shut me up or some shit? Like, I will shoot your ass, like, damn. I can't tell. But I do have to go to the bathroom. Oh, there's a staircase running up. No, I'm fucking slow. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you all that. That's why I think I'm fucking stupid. I got way too many damn people in my ears saying that I'm fucking slow. Yeah, and I don't know what mainly that means. That's why I say I'm fucking slow all the time. But I don't know how to say this shit. I don't know how to, because a person that's used to fucking expressing their feelings talks to everybody, but like me, and the shit that I have to go through on this specific game, think of fucking again, fool. Think of fucking again, fool. No, I do not. But I can't talk, but I don't in real life. I want to, but I don't know how to. I don't know if anybody wants to try and resume me on this. If I am wrong, if I am right, I don't know, and I cannot tell. I don't get shit to me. I don't know how to express my feelings in a way that I feel like I'm fucked up and broken inside. I'm really stupid. I'm telling you. I'm really fucking stupid. I mainly play games that have maps that I'm used to. And those maps that I'm used to, I don't play all the time. So I don't give a fuck what it says. Either mankind or womankind. I don't give a fuck. But I do know, I do care about how motherfuckers feel. That's the thing. That's the way in the wording that I had to replace instead of fuck you, you been like shit like that. That's the main thing that I'm used to doing. Because when I was younger, I was mainly bullied. And I'm not talking about like verbally. I was physically bullied back then. And since I feel like since I grew and I also got other things, I didn't know the terms, especially the term growing. I just know that I was growing. And then on top of that, most of the shit that I was used to, I forgot what I was going to say, but most of the shit that I was used to, I used to, that shit would be easy. And my mom, basically, she would tell other people sorry and shit. I don't know why she was saying sorry. I didn't understand mainly why she said sorry, because I really don't too much on why she did back then. About how people think of me and how motherfuckers think of me. That's mainly what I need to stop doing about what other people are thinking of me, instead of learning, instead of not learning about what I'm saying, because that's the thing. That's my problem. I don't think about what I'm saying. I don't think about what I say. So, yeah, for people that don't know me that well, I mainly feel like I speak really well. And if y'all can't really hear that, I don't know. I'm not saying that y'all are one headset, ear, muff, work. Know mainly what motherfuckers are always talking about. Cause mainly when I hear people in the terms that I am slow, I don't think of it what they mean. I just think of what they say. Back then when I thought people said I was slow, I thought them motherfuckers were talking about like me. Like, well, fuck. I don't care. I eat well, ain't that right? Like the fuck. And then on top of this, I mainly stay in the game, so I wasn't told much on how to be told on how to work things and how to speak to others. So I'm not always used to living in this toxic world and always being this toxic ass person. And I don't know anymore how to explain most of these words to people. Most of this shit that I say to other people, and I don't know why other people had to interrupt when they are doing shit. Like that dude that just killed somebody for no reason. I know I just did, but that dude was doing something. I'm talking to y'all motherfuckers. I am mainly a person that likes talking. I'm not saying that just because I want to say it. I'm saying that because I am. So if anybody that's in the fucking lobby and that they're trying to talk to me, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say to me. I don't understand that either. Much do I care. And much do I give a flying fuck. But this dude on this fucking officer better move, because I ain't trying to kill everybody. But at the same time, I'm talking to the person that I am around or used to talking to. And the way that I speak nowadays, I don't speak correctly anymore. In my head, I think fast. I don't know how to process. I don't know how to process that. since I mainly do school and work, it's not that I am a smart person. It's that I know how to do shit. I word shit differently, and I don't always know that everybody that's on this game always doesn't know what the shit, like shit words that I'm talking about. Because I know there's a lot of motherfucking words out there that motherfuckers don't get and won't want to learn. Oh, my bad. That's a dude that I didn't mean to kill. My bad. You're trying to do the fucking game. I'm just killing people that are trying to kill you, and at the same time, I'm not feeling ashamed that I am killing them. I'm just feeling ashamed that I'm killing the wrong person. Because how much I think about people, it's not that I don't realize that I don't know who the fuck I'm talking to. I'm used to talking to the person that I'm speaking to. And when I don't always see that, I don't know how the fuck to speak. I'm not always talking the way that I am. I'm always speaking a different way. I find different ways to, I guess, speak in my own way. I don't see how most people say that I'm good. I just have bad internet and I think I'm good. I don't expect me being good. I expect me being okay. Because I'm not that type of person to say that I'm always good. I'm the type of person to say that I'm fucking terrible. I'm not used to being smart or even admitting that I'm smart. Because I don't like to admit that I'm smart because I don't know how to admit that I'm smart. Or I think on my own. So some of the shit that I say, I don't comprehend that much. So a lot of people, they don't get the way that I fucking speak. They don't get the way that I'm talking because I don't talk to you, to motherfuckers like this, like I'm talking to y'all now. I need to get like actually, not socially active, but verbally active with my fucking voice. So I can actually create somewhat of a fucking filter. I'm telling y'all. Because I know it's funny at the same time that I always speak random shit about random shit. But I mainly play random ass games. I mainly play fucking free aim games, and I'm not used to auto aim games. Or they might be auto aim games and I don't notice it because I'm that fucking slow. It's not that I'm stupid. It's that I thought I would. I don't think of myself as higher expectations of what's needed from me. I'm slow. I'm not thinking for myself. I'm not always able to think for myself. I need somebody to talk to every once in a while to get that fact that not everybody's gonna be trying to kill me. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just letting everybody come here. I'm not trying to come here. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm not trying to kill you. I'm not trying to blow up any one of your vehicles. Come here. I'm telling you. Ah, fuck. I almost got hit by a fucking car. Run. Okay, come here. Please, come here. Stop running from me. I'm not used to doing this shit. I'm not used to running. That's why my fucking life is fucked up. Because I don't pay attention to what I usually do in the fucking game. I just know that I do the game. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in the game. I just expect what's needed from me in the game. Because there's no rules to this one. There's rules to other games. So when there's motherfuckers out there that have their own opinions on what I'm saying, main way that I was taught how to fucking play a game was stop talking. Okay? That's what I'm gonna let y'all know. I was only told like once or twice on how I was supposed to talk. I wasn't well known about what I mainly talked about. I just was well known about that shit that I acknowledged. Like, can you please let me in your car? I'm trying to get it. I'm not trying to blow it up. I'm just trying to get in a vehicle so I can go do something. But I guess I'll stand here. I guess I'm good. I can't afford a fucking house, so like, you see why I want to get in your fucking vehicle, but never mind, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you want. I don't give a fuck. I hate the fact that motherfuckers don't like me being in their cars and shit, so okay, it's alright, I guess. I gotta go to the bathroom, so that's what I mainly been saying. Motherfuckers. I'm home with top time on motherfuckers. Hey, stop doing that shit! I'm not used to this stupid shit. Just stop it, bro. I ain't used to this stupid shit. Don't do that to me, fool. I'm a smart motherfucker, not a dumb motherfucker that'll just walk up there, bro. I'm aware of what the fuck I'm doing in this game, fool. But just cause I am not aware of what I do in fucking real life, I'm not that type of person to do this stupid shit, fool. So get the fuck on out of here, bro. Fuck off. Fuck off, Vato. Get the fuck out of here, fool. I'm not used to this fucking foolishness. You keep fucking with me, I'm gonna get my crew members in here, even though there's a lot of you motherfuckers here. I'm telling you, man, we got motherfuckers that are shooters. So damn, I'm not aware of what the fuck I'm talking. Oh shit, he found another fucking man. No, he found another person to fucking bomb. That's the main motherfucking thing. And since I changed my voice like that, I don't know how to fucking think. I don't know how to process shit anymore. I talk with different languages. I'm not used to, how do I put it? Not different languages than English, but like yeah. And that's mainly what I mean by I'm not aware of shit. I'm not used to hearing shit come back to me. Because I'm not that type of person to think about what the fuck I do. Because I'm not that type of person to say, hi, how are you? Excuse me. I'm not used to having manners anymore. Because I don't think to have manners anymore. I was taught a lot of shit that I don't use in this game anymore. And I feel like the way, it's not the way that I am. It's the way that yeah, it's the way that, and I feel like it's mainly affecting me. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with the way that I'm thinking. I'm just saying there's something wrong with me possibly that I'm not getting through to my head because I remember what the fuck's in it. Like, damn, there's a lot of shit. When I go to sleep, all I see is fucking words. Like, fucking, like, me, the main thing that I'm used to, like, here's the thing. This is my real voice. I don't know how to use an actual real voice, but this is my octave voice, actually. Octave voice. I sometimes talk with a fucking squeaker voice, and that's just because I don't remember knowing that I have to progress in a fucking way that I talk. I don't know how to act anymore. Yeah, act. I don't know how to act anymore. And the way that I talk, I'm used to talking in a different way. So, here's the thing. I'm gonna try to make this shit simple. Simple as fuck. So, some of you motherfuckers. Since I'm not used to eating all the time, I'm not used to eating the most important meal of the day. I mainly eat fucking candy. And that's why I'm fat. Okay? I am a little bit fat. I mean, for me not eating, and mainly, most importantly, motherfuckers, on this specific game, talk shit to me. And the way that I am, I'm not used to talking back. I'm just used to about motherfuckers as I care about them. A lot of people acknowledge the way that I talk. They only care if I talk. Motherfuckers are saying in my everyday life that are used to hearing me talk. I don't know, I'm chewing fucking candy. I don't know if y'all know this shit, but damn. Also, hopefully YouTube doesn't cut everything that I'm saying out of this fucking live stream. So, damn, I say a lot of shit in my live streams. You know, when I used to do live streams, back fucking then, I used to do this shit for hours and hours because I mainly talked to people. And I wanted to make that be known and shown to my subscribers back then what the importance of not talking about your feelings. Because I sure didn't know how to talk about my feelings. I just learned how to talk. Since I don't know how to ask many motherfuckers on here, I just know how to talk shit. To me, it seems like I talk shit. To me, it seems like I'm a dick. But at the same time, I don't have a fucking filter, so shit that I'll be saying and register in my head. Speaking out loud. I'm telling you that. Look at this car. Only there you go. I'm telling you, with the language that I know, and I don't say that shit. I'm not used to saying that shit. The fuck? Why try and learn my own language when I can just fucking type? But I don't remember how to type. At the same time, I'm not visual anymore. I'm not visually learned anymore. And back then, since I didn't see who was ugly and who was not ugly in my eyes, since I don't see much people anymore, I see the people that I mainly care about and mainly feel like I should know, not get to know. I have that same mindset that I should have, but I do. Because motherfuckers down me on this game all the time. Motherfuckers talk shit to me. I don't I act like I act, but I do know it's me. But motherfucker, if you're gonna be mean, just fuck off instead of telling me don't do shit, cause that's not how it's gonna be working, bro. I'm telling you, when a motherfucker gets that shit through his head or registered through his fucking head, it's not gonna be, oh, this means that, this means this, this means, like, the fuck? Fuck you mean? I don't care, I'm too fucking young to know that shit at the time, man. Like, but since I still think I'm a fucking little kid, the fact that I am a fucking I am growing up. I don't get that fact. I don't get that sense of mind. Even though I am smart and I am fucking good with learning, I don't use that shit all the time. And especially in my fucking game. I mainly use math in my game. I don't use verbally speaking in my fucking game. I don't know. Motherfuckers expect me. That's what I done did. When motherfuckers talk shit to me or even try and be mean to me. I'm just saying. I feel like I need to open up to myself. I'm not saying that it's fucked up the way that I think. I'm just to live my life. That shit hurts me more than anything. That shit hurts the way that else. I'm used to hearing what everybody else's opinions have of me or affect over me. Cause since I didn't keep doing that shit, that was a thing that I was trying out. To other people, me talking, it's not mainly gonna see. They're not gonna see mainly that I'm talking. I don't remember that shit cause I don't think on my damn own. Motherfuckers, when they feel alone, they'll be telling me. I've been on my own. I've been sad. I don't know what to say. Because of my... It's not that I didn't know. It's not that I didn't think of what mainly my shit is. since I don't go outside, I don't understand from right from wrong. Right from wrong. And sometimes, mainly when I was talking, I start something. That's why I learned to slowly talk. Because motherfuckers don't speak on my own pace. They don't think on the same pace. I know this motherfucker, probably that I've seen in the lobby already, kill me. He's probably talking shit. Little does this motherfucker know, or anybody in the fucking lobby is talking shit. I don't care. I'm just saying the shit that I'm not used to saying in my life. Because I'm not used to saying what I'm in my everyday life. Because this shit that goes on in my life, I feel like I shouldn't move on with my life. I don't think I should just keep going. Sometimes I feel like I need to give up sometimes. That's just the way that I think. That's not who I am inside. Back then, since I didn't depend on what everybody else talks about, I depended on what I thought, how I felt. And I know now that's fucked up to think that way. You don't have that fucking mindset that you mainly use in your everyday life. That's just gonna eventually that's eventually gonna fry your fucking brain. But with a person that's as trained as me to talk, that's a different thing. Since I had my ear, not everybody was aware of what I needed to say, because I didn't expect to say anything. When motherfuckers tell me that I'm stupid and I'm retarded, it's not that. It's that I'm just fucked up inside. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm not aware of what I'm saying, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not used to saying that because I'm not knowing what I'm saying. And it seems like everybody in everybody else's life, that's funny as fuck, because I don't know what the fuck I'm speaking about. I just know I start something and I lead with it. I don't even pay attention to what I fucking say. I just lead with this shit. I just like fast as fuck. And not everybody has to think of like me or have that same mindset as me. But I guess since I've been like slowly aging in this game, I'm not used to mainly motherfuckers being like they are, you know. I feel like once in a while I eat all the time, but since I'm not aware of what happens in real life, I don't know what the fuck's going on with my body. I don't know with it. And that's mainly what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. And I know sometimes it seems like I'm fucked up and I'm bad and I'm mad and I'm like stupid fucking crazy, but no, it's not. It's mainly what I did for almost my whole entire life. I did have some times that I was good at one point. Good at one point. I feel like since I wasn't growing up with that mindset that I was good with, I wasn't okay with it at first. Because I couldn't accept that factor that other people are right. I never have that effect on people that I think that, but I feel like the month of my birth mainly affects the way that I feel. It mainly affects the way that I mean shit. But I can't tell the fucking difference with the way that I think between the way that I'm talking. Okay? That's the difference. That's the difference between good and bad. Okay. No, I'm just gonna find a new lobby because it seemed like I was It is fucked up, but like it's not all the way fucked. Cause since I have that mindset and mind state of a little kid nowadays, I wasn't too much paying attention to what was there in front of me. Cause I mainly grew up with motherfuckers that looked bigger than me. And eventually I grew into a fear of fearing motherfuckers that were bigger than me in height. Not in fucking shit, but like, man, mainly I don't like talking to motherfuckers. I mainly like defending motherfuckers on the game. And it's not that I care about people on the game. It's mainly how I fucking decide to feel like I need to talk to people on the game. Because I don't open up too much people on this fucking game. Because I feel like on this game, you shouldn't even open up. Because the way that these motherfuckers think on this game, and how long I've been in this game, I know this is a different account, but on my other account, I'm a 4-something. 448 maybe? Probably no, I'm a 439, fixed to be a 438. I mean, well no, 449, fixed to be a 440. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, what the fuck? This motherfucker over here with a damn modded. Ah, help me, help me. I'm getting shot at, motherfucker. Help! The fucking cops. Oh shit! Is that motherfucker friends with you? I can't tell. Oh shit, he laying down shit. Run! Run! Stop ducking, motherfucker. Run! He laying shit down.
been better. I lost my sharp card.